Hello? 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 Is there anybody out there? So, it's Palia today, which is not surprising. It's a Friday. I usually play Palia on Friday. What are we doing with our lives aside from story missions? Because I think that's all I can stomach anymore in this game. I say that like all I can stomach, like it's bad. It's not. It's just I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of over Palia now, and I just want to get the story missions done. But we tend the garden first. Since it is the beginning of a stream, you gotta tend the garden. That's what you do. Do you have anything? No. I should probably go check on my animals at some point. Let's see. Do I need tomatoes? No. Do I need chilies? No. So both of those can go in. That can go in. We're gonna pickle these to 8 regular chilies. Get out of here. Get everything watered real fast. Nice thing about that being tomatoes and chilies being the only thing ready is I don't have to scramble to hurry and replant anything before for 6 o'clock. There's 3, which is like the item reset. You weed this real quick. Is there any other weeds I missed? Doesn't look like it. All right, that's done. Do I need to get any of my tools fixed? No. Get over the fence. There you go. All right. Oop, the game suddenly did that. Okay. All right, we're gonna wait until 6 a.m. and we're gonna water everything, and then we'll be good for an entire day, basically. Let's see. Sell all of this. That can go in here. 2,600 gold. Did I have anything in these machines? I think I did. Nope. Okay. Oh, look. The sun's coming up at 3:30 in the morning. What is with this game? Like, what is with this game and the time? Ooh, I can almost make that. I wonder if I can get a... No. It just about make that, though. I feel like if I was a little higher, I could have made that. Okay, I wonder if I probably have shadows turned down, but if I had them turned up, I wonder if my sundial would actually work. I got it facing the wrong way, so probably not. There we go. Oh, no, wait. It should be like this. Because the sun comes up over there. Yeah. Rises and then goes across and then sets. So then that points at sunrise, midday, and then sunset. All right. Let's draw some water out. Can I turn this on? It has a sound effect playing, but I can't see anything. You know what? I want to move that up front. I think that will look better by the garden. I think it might make more sense by the garden. Let's put it right here. That makes a little bit more sense that that would be close to the garden, not just... Honestly, it probably would be better. Hold on. Right here, maybe? Yeah. It'd be nice if you could fill your water bucket up with that right there. That'd be really nice. All right, what do we need to do? We need to check on Gina and Hecla in the Temple of Cosmos. Which is, like, urgent. Like, we should have ran there from the previous mission, but I said, no, I'm going to go to sleep first. We'll check on them in the morning. So I just left them to die. Let's see. I want to cook something. We got crab gumbo. Don't have any crabs, though. Cream of mushroom soup. Cream of tomato. Creamy carrot. Hearty vegetable soup. Ramen. Butternut noodle soup. Steak dinner. Yeah, let's make this. Alright. Prep. Chopped spicy sprouts. We're cooking our breakfast. And then basic dough. Okay. I clicked. I don't know why it didn't register. Add ingredients. Give it a flip. Mix this. Mix, 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 mix. Some garlic butter. We're going to rest the... Add that. And make this a baguette. Gonna give this a flip. Collect the baguette and add that to it. That's a complicated steak dinner. I've never seen anyone like do... Hold on a minute. Let's see what we got here. I see the steak and the mushrooms. Where's the baguette come into this? Why does that need a baguette? It's not even there. Whatever. I want to put this back in my inventory. Pick up. There we go. All right. It's almost 6 o'clock. So I'm going to eat those in just a second before we head out, but I'm going to harvest and tend to the garden before I eat any of them. Oh my god, that doesn't have fertilizer on it. Holy crap, are we actually using the fertilizer instead of it just sitting there? $59 and light magic, everything grew. That's not ready to harvest. That is, what have I got here? That's taters. Taters and wheat are ready, okay. Taters. I actually planted potatoes in my garden this year. I'm looking forward to them. Might roast them up with some chicken or something. All right, and we do this. Also bought me some strawberries today. I'm doing strawberry ice cream for dessert on Easter. I'm really looking forward to it. I had been craving some strawberry ice cream, and I hadn't bought any because I was going to make some for Easter, and I'm really wanting some strawberry ice cream. Not the poo. Wheat. Oh, we gotta go get some seeds. We are running out. Alright, tater went here. And then wheat goes here. And then we water everything. All right, once this is done, we can eat our steak dinner and for breakfast, and then head out. Go find Gina and be like, Gina, are you alive? No? Okay. What a tragic waste. She had my favorite sunglasses. These things honestly look like they're ready. Get watered. There you go. I keep jumping over the fence. There's a perfectly good gate right there. I'm gonna grab seeds real quick. Seeds do I need? We got plenty of them. Need carrot seeds. Need corn. Plenty of cotton seeds. We basically just need a little of everything, it seems. Yeah, I'll go ahead and top those off too, why not? Alright, and we also need... what the heck? That actually got me. I just realized I didn't turn the game's audio on. Hi, Nani, how are you doing? I've just been running around with the game muted for y'all for the stream. That's hilarious. I heard the Nani and I look over at OBS and realize that my turn audio wasn't on. I'm a professional. That was funny. I might need to turn the volume on that one down. That was hilarious. All right, what was I just saying? I need tomatoes. Is there another one I needed? No, I think we're good. We just need to replenish those. Okay. All right. Do I need to hang on to any of this? Tater. One wheat. We'll hang on to one wheat. The rest of this can go. Perfect timing. You just said I need... I need... Nutty! That is good timing. I need to eat... No, I don't want to put it in the grass. I need to eat my steak. And we'll just hold on to the other two. Alright, to town we go. We'll swing by Zeki's to replenish our seeds, and then we'll go make sure Gina and Hecla are still alive. I need to go back and clip that. Hold on. When this load screen's done, I'm going to mark that. That's funny. What is it with horses, horse head, and horse costumes lately? The start horsing around with the riff rockin' mask. Emily Ramirez. How are you? Good to see you again. Should have clipped it for you, my bad. It's fine. Why is it taking so long to load? There we go. Hold on. Let me pause, go and add marker. And I'll try to remember to go back and clip those. I had a few clips from the repo stream a couple weeks ago and then totally forgot to go back and... It seems like an interesting game. I've played it plenty of times. Haven't you seen me play it before? I think you have. Of course, I might be thinking of somebody else. This is Palia, and you caught me at the end of it, basically. I'm pretty much just trying to finish up the story missions. And then I'll probably be putting it away for a while. Because they're kind of at a point where there's nothing to do. Alright, Zeki. I need your seeds. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Alright. Carrots. I like to take it up to about 20 seeds each. That's a few weeks worth of seeds, honestly. And I don't even really care. The amount of money I get off of the plants is worth it, so I don't care how much it costs. I don't need cotton. I do need tomatoes. I do need wheat. Rice. Yes, I'm pretty low on rice. What's Palia about? It's basically Stardew Valley, but okay. Technically, it's got MMO elements, but I have a hard time really calling it an MMO. Like, you see this person right here? That's another player. That's Diva, specifically. That's Diva from Overwatch, but no, that is another player right there with their avatar. It's story, basically, we're trying to figure that out. Where's my girlfriend at? Hold on, let me find her. So, oh, here she is. She's over here. She's moonwalking right now. She does that. It's fine.
Want to see my new dress?
Reminds me of WoW without all the fighting. Kinda. So this is my lovely girlfriend. Her name's Tish. She's great. She's the best character. But basically, you can see they're purple elf people. And humans were thought to be extinct, and then we suddenly started appearing. And we're just integrating into their world and society, basically. And the story is largely figuring out what happened to the human race. And there's, like, a fantasy element. There's magic and all that. Honestly, I think it would be better if it was single player. I think if it was single player, they could have gone a lot more into depth with individual mechanics, and it would have been a lot better. I feel like the MMO aspect kind of holds it back. And but the thing is, like, the MMO aspect is barely there. Where in the world would it be? Bahari Bay. Well, that's certainly... I have no idea what she says. I'm barely paying attention to her. Sorry, honey. Sorry, cutie. Got so worked up. The day just started, and you're already worked up? Reth said he'd be home for dinner last night, and he bailed. Can you believe that? Who would bail on you? Well, Reth would bail on you. He bails on everybody. I certainly would not, Tish. You're right. That's what I'm here to do. Cheer you up, make you happy.
Everything I dreamed of.
It's like even the romancing is kind of let down by the MMO aspect, knowing that literally everyone else in the town is romancing Tish. Let's see. I need to find Gina. She's over here. But yeah, that's the basics of it. And the MMO aspect's barely there. Like, you'll see other players running around. If you're near a player when they do a thing, or you're with friends doing things in like a party, you share experience point gain and stuff like that. So there is that aspect. You can kind of level up faster. But other than that, and like getting items for people, like someone can say, I need 10 of this plant right here. And if I have it, I can give it to them. But that's about it, really. There's no, like, community events or, what's the word I'm looking for? there's no like events where people can get together and help. Well, there are cake parties. I've never been to one. That's the only one I know of. And I don't know how they work. And there is a game you can play down in the night market, which is like an underground black market thing. There's a game down there. It's basically, is it shogi, I believe? They call it something else. It was basically shogi. But yeah. Other than that, it's your typical light farm sim slash neighborvania kind of thing. Here's the map. It shows the location of all the characters on it, regardless of your friendship level with them, which is helpful. Tish has still not made it to work yet. She's getting held up by everybody. It is free. The worst thing is the microtransactions. I'm kind of used to stuff like that. I just ignore them. It's not hard. If you're someone who has a hard time ignoring things like that, that might be a concern. But yeah, there's the microtransactions. It's all outfits. It's all cosmetic stuff. It is expensive though. So like horse head. What is it with horse heads? They added a horse outfit to Genshin recently. I think they did that as a joke, but now this game's got a horse head. Yeah. And you can actually look at them. Let me see. Let's look at what's something that would look pretty. This right here. And here's what it would look like on my character. Hate that color. That really, no, blue and gold. Yeah, blue and gold works better for her. Blue is definitely her color. Does it come with the butterfly? That's pretty neat. 41% off sale. And it's still 1,900, almost 1,200 point thingies. It is free, so I do... If you like games like this, it is worth trying, I will say. Kind of grindy, but... Place blueberries here? I don't have any blueberries to place. I'll do that later. But it's fun in its own way. I do kind of crap on it a little bit, but I am still playing it, so... It is fun in its own way, I do want to say. Ah, cutscene. Somebody has taken the staff, and they knocked out Gina and Hecla. How dare they?
I'm so glad you came.
What is it? I found it. Have you ever felt like you're letting the whole world down? This is not a conversation to be having right now, Gina. We just walked up on your unconscious body.
Aww. Our chats are so enlightening. Ever question every decision you've ever made? Oh, well,
Okay, talk to Hecla, I guess.
Hello, human.
About a potato I gave you. I found an ancient document. I think those are related to other quests. Okay.
Let me just tidy up first.
I guess I can just click on these. Which one of them is bound to be right? These are the ingredients for human... Ooh, macaroons. I like macaroons. I met my sister in Daytona a few weeks ago, briefly, and she works at a place that sells macaroons, and she brought some for me, and they were great. They were really good. I like macaroons. Quite the delicacy among Machari because they use rare ingredients, but are quite difficult to make. They can be a pain in the butt if you want them perfect. If you don't care about getting them perfect, they're not that difficult, but common in human times. Ancient humans had developed technologies that let them make the dessert taste just as good using much humbler ingredients. Attempt the recipe yourself. As a human, you may even find it easy. Recipe, macaroons. It's so hard to find macaroons. If I want macaroons, no problem. Hold on. It is so hard for me to find macaroons. If I want macaroons, no problem. Huh? Is that supposed to be... Because you spelled it different. Is that supposed to be two different words? Macaroons? Macarons. Macarons. Hold on, let me say it like Navia does in Genshin. Macarons? Or however she says it. Apparently she puts too much sugar. Oh, yeah, because I saw that. It had one O. Macaron, not macaroon. Whichever one it is. You know what I mean? That dessert. With the smooth top, it's got the cream in the middle. Let's see. About that potato. Please do not call baby Sana a potato. She will get upset. Oh. It's not a human. Sana was the child I made to... Wait. Sana was the child I was made to care for and protect. Never got to meet her. I was put into storage before she was born. Of course, I know the starchy root vegetable you gifted me was not truly Sana, but I had hoped making a facsimile of her would bring me closer to feeling my true oneness. It has not. Runes are made with coconut. Ah. I didn't know that. I thought they were the same thing. I learned something today. Hey, some people might make their rooms with coconut. You never know. Just, you know, while the paint is still wet, they throw some coconut on the wall. I don't know why you would do that, but somebody might. Do me a kindness and do not tell Gina of my pitiful attempt to connect with my oneness. I don't think she would mind, but whatever. I won't. Do not want her to think that caring for her is not enough. Honestly, she probably would appreciate you backing off a bit, but... my lips are zipped. Chat? Gina is absorbed in her work. Gina was KO'd on the floor 5 minutes ago. As were you.
Stay safe out there. I have been longing to speak with you.
Do you know anyone named this? Those are human names. Affirm. Just wondering. Suspicious. If I'm being honest, I do not. Did not have the chance to meet many humans. Rip.
Please ensure you tell Gina hello.
You're back. I was afraid you wouldn't be.
Did you find out what's going on? She's treating the potato like a baby. Don't look at me, I have no idea. I have completely forgotten this potato. Can we get on to the whole you two were KO'd on the floor thing? I think that takes priority. It's fine. Hecla's been... Extra food?
That's so enlightening.
Okay, what does it want me to do? It says check on them, but it doesn't give me the option to...
You have returned safely.
To say anything to them.
Watch out for my Gina, would you?
I've got so much to tell you.
I found this.
Aww.
Can't help it. This is not the right quest, I don't think.
Our chats are so enlightening. Just the person I was hoping to see. Oh well, these books aren't gonna read themselves.
Alright, let me walk out and back in and see if that fixes it. Ron's with the creams, those I find easy, but coconut macaroons are my faves. Okay, now go back in. I don't think I've ever had the ones with coconut. Now that I know they're two completely different things. Okay, yeah, we just saw this cutscene. It's not letting me skip it, though. Yep. Alright, we're getting the cutscene again. It's fine. Oh no, someone took the staff. And you're doing the little magical scan thing, and Gina's KO'd on the floor. Whatever shall we do? Oh no.
Every new day is another chance for a great discovery.
So sleepy. Frisia. Hi, Gina. Wake up, Sleeping Beauty. Please stand by. Who dares touch my Gina activating defensive system? It's just Frisia, don't shoot me. Assailant has already escaped. I have failed to keep my Gina safe. You guys okay? My systems have rebooted successfully. Experiencing a despondent emotional state. So what happened? Hecla and I were keeping watch just like you said, and then she just shut down. Fatal error was introduced to my rune working through the flow network. It forced a reset loop on my cognitive functions. Fortunately, I keep backup systems safely partitioned, but the recovery takes time. As soon as she went down, I saw some purple smoke, maybe an orb out the corner of my eye, and then I passed out. Felt so sleepy and couldn't control it. And an assailant took the staff. Couldn't have defended yourself against such an attack. My fault for not leaving more protections behind. You know, that is kind of a fault on our... Like, we should have known these two wouldn't... Whoever was doing this clearly wanted something, and that staff was very obviously the something. We probably should have had a guard here, not a robot and a researcher. That's our bad. We screwed up. Whoever is working in the shadows, they have consistently been one step ahead of us. It's my failure, and I will make it up to all of you, I promise. Consume nourishment and readjust our emotions. I shall prepare some stews. May I speak to you alone? Sure. Where are you?
Oh, someone to bounce ideas
Oh,
off
I hit the
of.
wrong
I feel
button.
so inspired now.
Can I, like... No, okay. Last time something like this will happen, I've been too lax with myself. Having a partner again, being in this place, I let myself get swept up in the moment. My oversight has sent us back too many steps. Blame whoever did this, not yourself. Also blaming them. Yeah, if there were no villains in this world, I would be out of a job. Well, yeah, that's kind of how that works. Protect innocence. We are at a standstill. Our options are to find another source of Cosmoflow or hunt down the staff. Can you sense this person's flow trail or whatever it is you do? Must return empty-handed. Don't let this feel like a failure. You saved Ulfe and gained valuable information. Small setback. Meet at the stables. You had something you wanted to give me before all of this. Check back with these two real quick. Why not? We're here.
I'm so glad you came.
Liquid nourishment. Please ensure you consume all of it for maximum emotional... whatever that word is. Don't know if soup is the right answer. I mean, it's better than nothing. Will not be very efficient to spend energy on worries. It's better to spend energy on making yourself stronger. Please ensure she accepts it. Okay, well, sure, she left already, but...
I'll think on what you said.
Alright, I have soup. And a cake, apparently. Alright, so whoever we're chasing after, who's been one step ahead of us, has got the staff. The staff that shoots concentrated flow that is going to open up a door, if I remember correctly. There's a flow tree over there. Where? She must be at Elderwood. All right, let's go. We'll hike. We'll hike it. Just go back to the plot, drop my seeds off, and then give them. Then we'll go find Suburbia, whatever her name is, and give her that soup. And she's probably at Elderwood, I would think. She doesn't show up here, so. Ever played House Flippers? Have 3 invitations I can give out. I have not played House Flippers. It's not really a game that interests me. I've done enough of that kind of work in real life. Not flipping houses, but doing like renovations and stuff. I kind of don't want to do it in real life. Or I kind of don't want to do it in game. Appreciate the offer, but you ain't got to. The playtest that's running until the 6th. What's the day? 3rd. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be too busy this weekend to play it. It's Easter Sunday, and I gotta cook cookies tomorrow and make ice cream. Plus whatever the heck else I want to do. Alright, put all this in here. Cream of mushroom soup, celebration cake. And the cake can go in here too. We'll hold on to this. Always bring me the offers. I do appreciate it. I might know someone who's interested. If MK appears, I think MK was talking about that game recently. I have to check on Discord. All I need is a Steam ID, and you can send it to him. Let me see if let me get through this loading screen real quick. Let me see here. Discord, where is Discord? That was on a Naya server, I believe. Discord's being slow. Because I dared to open it up while playing a game, so it's like, no. Come on, Discord, you can do it. I believe in you. It went blank. Discord, hello? Discord. Folks, Discord would stick. You there, buddy? Okay. Let's see. Anaya, Pariah. Was Anaya interested in I can't remember. Let's see. Chat, channel. Because I think MK was talking about it a few days ago. But I can't remember if she said she had it or was thinking about getting it. Oh no, it was in the suggestion box, wasn't it? Or not. Because that's My Voice Zoo, which is a game I've thought about getting. Get it now, the 6th is the last day. Okay. Looks like MK's already aware of it. Yep, MK saying she has 2 invites as well. Okay, well, that was a bust. Well, I remembered MK was talking about it, at least. And Naya probably picked it up if she's interested. Just offering what's available, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I got mail, but I'm not at my house. I wish there was a way to get to the Elderwood from the main map without having to come all the way to Bahari Bay. When I do, I'm going to drag you kicking and screaming. No, I don't want to. No, you can't make me. You can try. Let's see here. Where is Suburbia? She's at the stables. Make it through that door, and when I do, I'm going to bring everybody with me. Oh, Lord, it's a party. I like it when I'm gliding downhill, just like hovering over terrain, and the terrain is moving away at basically the same pace. So it's like you're just constantly skimming the ground. All right. You. Soup delivery. Yeah, Heckla made it. Different life is outside the order. It's good to be reminded of what I'm fighting for. Small moments of kindness. Well, I'll let them know you appreciated it. A congee recipe? Before you arrived, I spoke to Ulfe, or tried to. The moment he heard that we couldn't help, he disappeared into the trees again. Don't blame him for being so mistrustful, but even Order initiates aren't left to fend for themselves, like he has been. As for why I asked you to trek out here a final time, it's not to witness my self-flagellation. It's to thank you. You've done considerable work for the good of Palia. Let's not tell her about the whole I'm also kind of helping Zeki and Reth and Tish. Or hiding Tish's magical thing that she's not supposed to have. Be a party every day and we're making them big bucks. You sound like a Naya right now who wants to like have a streamer house where we all just move into like a farm somewhere and stream or something. I don't want a farm. My farming days, I had enough of that when we had hogs and I was a kid. I barely had to take care of them. My darn cousin. I was over at my cousin's house the other day. They kept trying to pawn off their chickens on me. They got chickens, and apparently they got too many of them. And they're like, want some chickens? I'm like, no, I don't want no chickens. I don't know the first thing about taking care of chickens. If you have some eggs, I'll gladly take them, but I don't want the bird. We're all too far apart. Yeah, probably. Still party as rock stars in our own chairs. Yeah, party like a rock star. Would be remiss of me to let that go unpaid. Been collecting quite a few useful things as we explore the Elderwood. Ooh. You're interested in more resources? I'm happy to provide what I've found in exchange for Echo. Be a long-term task to clean the Elderwood infection. Even after we seal the source, it's best to start now. Not be at a standstill for long. I'll dedicate all of my resources towards finding the staff or another source of concentrated flow. And what about Tamala? I think I'll visit her first. Don't be too mean to her. Keep you informed if anything changes. Although I probably should go talk to her about cursing me like she did. At least bonk her on the head. Don't be a stranger. I'll be here whenever you need me. Sure. Do you know anything about this? Been unoccupied since the Umbaran War. Order has no jurisdiction here as we are technically in Umbaran territory, so I cannot help you. Perhaps you can ask the librarian in Kilima. She may know more. Or her sister. As I understand it, she has some interest in the Elderwood. She would. Meet Suburbia on... Oh, we have another quest. I don't want to do side quest at the moment. Here we go. Just the main quest. I have to go back to my plot fairly soon anyway. But I will first head to Kilima. Hey, it's Amala.
And here I thought I was all alone.
So... You want to explain yourself, Samala? Want to explain the whole cursing or whatever it is you did and locking the door and leaving me in a cave? Bonk. Finally see you after our little whatever back in the Elder Woods. We're still in the Elder Woods. You haven't spoken to me since the end. I wonder why. It doesn't mean you're sore with me. You locked me in a cave. It did hurt my feelings. You got some explaining to do. I hurt my back. Now, let's just say you did hurt my feelings. I get why you did it, but you hurt my feelings. If you're that sensitive, maybe we shouldn't be spending time together. I would miss our chats. Let's not get stuck on the past and let's focus on the future. We found a teensy way to make my little indiscretion up to you. Lifting that curse, an apology, a hug. That will have to wait. Aww. Come back and see me when you procured the following ingredients. Make a potion that, with just a swig, will sweep you home. Ooh. Basically a fast travel. In the form of a potion. I could probably do that. Just one of all those. I already have 300 infected essence, apparently. 300. Does it, like, say where I got that? Renown. I got 600 infected essence. Well, we might do that. But first, we're heading to town. It's 9 o'clock. Try, the librarian lady might be in bed already. But we'll try to find her. Elosia might not be. I can't really remember her schedule all that much. The librarian girl's easy. She's pretty much at the library all the time. And if she's not there, she's in bed. I might be able to talk to her still. I don't know if I can go in her room, but I can knock on the door. I think I have access to the secret rooms, too. I honestly can't remember. It's so funny. That's not physics at all. All right. Ah, you're both here. Cool.
I'd like to bounce some new theories your way.
Caught me at just the right time. I found this in the woods. Is that what I think it is? I don't know. What is it? Nocturne Vault. You're holding a fragment of history in your hands. No, not the first time. Of course! The Nocturne Vault. How could I be so silly? Of course, you already know I shouldn't have that. That was sarcasm, Elosia. Please elaborate. It's not the Goblet of Pavarti the First or the Crimson General Spear. And yet you found it just lying in the Elderwood. Let's see for myself. Wait for you there.
Go forth
okay.
And capture cryptids.
Where'd your sister go? Did you go to sleep? It's too early for this. There you are.
Your
I need to talk to you.
company is always welcome.
Heard about what you and my sister were up to. Could not in good conscience allow such a farce to commence without my oversight. Someone educated should be involved in the discovery of such important pieces of history. That's why I came to you, too. Let me look through that. Soldiers seem to have either encountered the beast or lost his mind the longer he remained in the woods. Perhaps that guilty manifestation of his own mind. Regardless, it's fascinating. Shall get it into circulation. Oh. Okay, you do that. Don't tell Kenyatta you have access to my restricted. I ain't telling anybody. Do not yet trust the
Do
youngling.
return soon.
Eh, she's not all that bad. I wonder what's so special about that book. Who knew the library had a restricted section that big? You'd think it'd be like a small room with a single bookshelf in a town like this, but I guess not. What do we got here? Choice book, other books, Navigator notebook. Nice haircut. All right, what am I doing? Meet Suburbia on the plot. Oh, yeah, this is the fucking bulletin board. Why'd I just say it like that? just drop an F-bomb out of nowhere. Springs Bounty, sure, why not? Accept the quest. I'm probably not gonna complete. Talk to Hassan. Is he even here? He's usually in the frickin'... Yeah, he's over there. We're not going over there right now. I'll talk to him if I see him, but I'm not really concerned about it. This is the direction I want to go. Thirsty. I should have refilled my cup. I've been really thirsty today for some reason. I need a smooth... like, water's just not hitting it. I need something that can really quench the thirst, like a Gatorade or... Ooh, a smoothie would be good. Might make one of those tomorrow. A little late to be making one now. Do I want strawberry or do I want strawberry banana or banana and chocolate? Or I think I got some frozen fruit in the freezer. I think it's like raspberries or something. I'll be with you in a second. Need to check the mail. Free shit. Zeki sent me a coin I'm probably not going to use. That can go in there. Take these out, actually. Put them in the lockbox. That'd be a better spot for them. What is this? Placeable, whatever it is. It's big. I really don't know where to put this. Is there anything it can do, or... It just sits here and looks pretty, okay? Well, I have no clue where to put it. Other than in a box. To the box with you. Right, I'm gonna leave y'all with the lo-fi tunes for just a second. I'm gonna go refill my cup, so BRB. I hath returned. Hope you enjoyed the lo-fi. Alright, let's talk to this chick, even though it is kind of implying that we should wait a few days, but whatever. I just got home. You saw me walk up. Cut right to the chase. Path to Zendru Tree is now clear. Yeah, the Zendru Tree. Totally remember that. The sense of disturbance in the energies around the echo wall last night. By the time I arrived, whoever caused it was gone, but the wall no longer rejects attempts at passage. Did you see who caused it? I did not, despite my best efforts and countless surveillance systems. Whoever this person is, it's a human. I'm pretty sure it's a human. I don't think it's one of y'all. A Palian or Magi or Majin or whatever the... Because it's someone who clearly knows about the history of this place and how all that works. And I think a lot of that knowledge is a bit beyond the Majin. So whoever it is someone who knows what they're doing. Even I need to sleep sometimes, unfortunately. Whoever this is, they're quite familiar with order protocol. Ooh, maybe not. Reasonable to assume that this was the same person that stole the staff? Had everything they needed to break through. Is there any consolation? Our theories about the staff were correct. About Ulfe. Came running to the stables just as I did. He must have sensed the disturbance in the echo as well. He's waiting. Well, let's go. Which is why I came. We're partners on this after all. Come with me to the Elderwood, or shall I meet you there? I'll come with you. Teleport me there, please. Yay! Please teleport me. I don't want to walk. Where am I? Who am I? What are you? Oh, that's you two. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. What's this I gotta do? Talk to Hassan. We'll do that later. What's this other quest? Where the hearth is? We'll worry about that later. Wants to apologize for her behavior. She promised she has something good to offer. Me to put in a little more work to earn it first. She cursed me, and now she wants to make me work to get the cure. Find the Rocky Cliff stables? Okay, thought I had found all the stables already. Read the tattered note. Do all that. I will worry about all this later. That's who I want to talk to is over here. Nothing happened while I was gone. I thought y'all said the wall was gone. Looking from somewhere to you. Sniff him in greeting. Nod. Let's just nod at him. Now that Frisia is here, must ask you to retreat somewhere safe. You take me. He wants to come. You're still a child, and there may be a dangerous intruder. I mean, he could probably take care of himself. Well, we haven't died yet. Yeah, he can take care of himself, I'm pretty sure. Survived these woods for much longer than you or I have. Allow my concern to color my judgment. We likely cannot accomplish our own goals without you. Are you still willing to help us trace the source of echo infestation? He nods. Allow me to recap our mission before we begin. Mysterious adversary who stole the staff of Cosmos, assaulted Gina and Hecla, likely somewhere past the wall, if they have not already fled. Our goal is the Zendru tree at the center of the old outpost. We will escort Ulfe to the tree. He will connect with its core and hopefully locate where the echo tap is. Closing this tap will keep more echo from spilling into the Elderwood, cut off the infection at its source. After that, it's a matter of cleaning up the aftermath. Everything clear? Yeah. If we run into our adversary, then you two stand back, allow me to apprehend them with force if necessary. I'm gonna watch. It's gonna be an interesting fight, because this is someone who knows what he's doing. And jerks his head towards the opening of the wall. Mission starts now. All right, start the clock. Sync your watches, everyone. Let's go. Pull out my bow like there's going to be any actual combat. Oop, didn't mean to do that. We don't have a map here. Fun. I'm gonna get lost. Something amiss. In front of a small, worn doll abandoned in the street. He bends down to pick it up, gripping the doll so tightly it distorts slightly under the pressure. I was under the impression everything here was from the war. Do not know. I stay away for a long time. Before the forest is sick, I stayed away. Nods, shrinks back into himself, still clinging to the doll. Where are your parents? You're just now asking that question? Gone. They dead. They dead as hell. Speak to you for a moment alone? Where'd you go? Did some digging. While the Elderwood is not under our jurisdiction, we have long kept an eye on it. No records of another settlement being established after the destruction of the outpost during the war. A war which happened nearly 40 years ago. Independent settlers? No records of anyone living in the Elderwood after the war. The outpost was thoroughly abandoned. Travelers passing through have not mentioned anyone. After the war, stories about the beasts of the Elderwood began for the first time, roughly 2 decades ago. The first mention of a wild boy appeared. Every description of that boy matches Ulfe. I gotta get his skincare routine right. Something tells me you won't enjoy whatever it was that stagnated his growth. I pulled you aside because I believe he trusts you more than he does me. Well, you do come off a bit standoffish. Saved him from Echo binding him. Thought perhaps if you spend more time with him, he might be amenable. Talking about whatever darkness lingers in his past. Not sure he currently possesses the vocabulary to share his story. Maybe. Appears to be bright, so I imagine he'll pick up the words quickly now that he has exposed to more of them. Let's teach him how to curse. Sounds like me when my niece was born. I'm going to teach her how to swear. Don't think he'd like to see you. Of course I'll hang out with him more. Past doesn't seem real. No, it seems quite relevant, actually. Sure, I'll hang out with him more. Check with the Ulfe.
Your house does not look like
Holds the doll,
my
both
house.
hands staring down at it. Ready? Aren't you a little old for dolls? Is that the secret variant? Give it a name. Never mind.
Go.
Let's not give it a name. Let's pour some water in this, though. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do that stuff. I should probably be checking these rooms. This looks like people's houses. And they said outpost, like I pictured a military outpost. That looks more like a house. Face to what must be the Zendu tree. Dark infection dances around its bark, struggling slightly as you come closer. Every inch of it has been infected by the echo flooding into the elderwood. Rip. It's a big tree. Cannot say I did not expect this outcome, but I had hoped. Zendu tree is forest sick, Zendu tree sick. Able to track the source of the infection. Too much sick everywhere. If only we had the staff. And here's when Tamala makes her appearance. You've been following us. My patience is wearing thin. Hands where I can see them. Grab those precious flow stones of yours and cast the binding spell on me. If you were going to do that, you would have when you accosted me about that silly human trinket. When did I miss all the fun? Just another dull little chat with our resident watcher. She came barging into my boudoir, demanding I return to staff. I could have told you it wasn't her. Like, it doesn't track that it would be her. And when I so politely informed her I had no idea what she was talking about, she tossed around a few threats and left. Risha's not your servant. No, I've just been running around doing things for everyone. I'm nobody's servant. I'm everybody's servant. I will remove the curse I placed in exchange. I think she's talking about me. What do you want? Take these candles and place them around the room. You'll understand why you shouldn't finish your sentence. Is it dangerous? Likely unnecessary. Indulge me. Just place them in the spots I've marked. Okay, you say so. You're the magical hex lady, not me. All right, I did the thing.
Hello there, darling.
Wasn't too hard. Entirely unnecessary. Can someone explain? Spell designed to keep eavesdroppers out, hence the secrecy. Had to make sure they didn't have time to counteract it.
Oh.
You had a rat trailing you. I'm shocked you did not sense their presence. Find it difficult to sense anything past the infection. I'm no way confirming your claim. Just have to trust me then. I'm willing to trust Tamala because, Watcher, you're bad at your job if you think it's her still. Blows you a kiss with a wink. May test for yourself. Met Tamala in the Beast Lair. Saburi's way prettier than Tamala. Yeah, that's a good one. Test that one. No need to be nasty. Not interested in my looks or how they compare to her. It was a test. I think you're both ugly. Curse has been lifted. Why are you inserting yourself into our business? Vested interest in curing these woods before the infection swallows my humble little hut, along with the rest of Bahari Bay. Does have a point. Offering to help cleanse the infection. Why else would I be here? You found these records while exploring the Oldham Barn tunnels. They detail a ceremony of purging illness from the forest.
Ah.
Tree friend. The boy has heard of the method. Need to find the flow flowers, though. Oh boy, how many? Is it 50? Every spell needs a catalyst. Palia magic uses flow stones, but this ritual uses flow flowers as a conduit. Should be 4 of them. I don't see them around here. There you have it, then. Best get going if we want to stay ahead of the intruder. We don't really have another option. We don't. Yeah. We are in your debt. I think we're more than even for all the things we've let go so far. Path destroyed. I show way to tree.
Don't.
The tree stands still, safe for the infection. Would you like to enter the Zendu tree? Yes. Carefully make your way down the path, one step at a time. As soon as you step through, your vision goes black and you find yourself standing outside the tree again. Well, that was anticlimactic. Perhaps the tree has a few trick up its sleeves. Ulfe's gone. He was standing right next to me when we entered. I don't think Tamala did it. I think it was the tree. Let's see. Can't have gone far, so just start looking before something else takes him. Might have gone towards the main street. It'd be really helpful if I had a map. But I don't. Hey dear, you got a map to this place? Tamala, you've been here before. Let's run into the wall. I think that heads back. Or that one go... Oh. We're going into it. I didn't mean to walk that far. Yep, this heads back here. Okay. All right. Let's try going to this one then, since that goes to a different place, probably. Ah, there you are.
Your house does not look like my house.
Quickly rushing right to your arms as you get close enough. You okay? Cling tightly to your forearm. What happened? Look quite shaken. Ran into Red out there? He ain't gonna detangle himself. Thought you were right next to me. We go into tree. Then no see, no hear, no speak. Open eyes here. Sure you can sense it yourself, Watcher. Dark Cloud has been hanging on to the cub. He's been touched by Echo, and the stain isn't new, though it's quite deep. Then you're like, hold on. You're like to see him swallow. Why is this sentence confusing me? Crushing him will do no good. At least try to have some tact. Loath to admit it. May have a point. It's finally happening. No, no, okay. Before this happened, no see, no hear, no speak. Mommin came, Mommin help. How exactly did she help? Try to give details. Take darkness. You take it, make it hers. First transfer. Never seen one. Less versed in hexomancy than you are. Some curses are so strong that they cannot be broken, only transferred from one host to another. They may even leave traces lingering on the previous host. I believe that's what happened to Ulfe. Quite a nasty one. Never seen someone leave such strong traces behind. Or something. When this is over, I'd like to examine your flow more fully. Maybe something we can do to break the remainder. Is he saying mama or man? Angry voice. My flowers, my garden, what have you done? On your guard, we have company. It came from further ahead. You may take the lead, I'll watch your back. Of course. You want me to stay with the boy, but you want me to take the lead. Yeah. Aren't you like the freaking strong fighter person here? You do it. You take point. It's your job. Oh, let's head this way. Towards the quest marker. I'll never get it back the same. You're a weird looking chappa. Get off my lawn. It's made of pure echo. Careful. Why should one's physical makeup determine their nature? I don't know if he's harmless. You want to continue your chitter chatter, or prefer you do it somewhere else? And don't tell me I need to be leaving for my own safety either. Never had others try to pull that crap. At least not until I've gotten rid of every last weapon on this battlefield. Battlefield? Where do you currently believe you are? Haven't you done enough? The battle's over? Angry echoing. Ulfe, get away from those people. Where have you been? We're looking everywhere for you. Ulfe just stares at the echoing in confusion. There's no recognition in his eyes. Is that a common Umbaran name? There's only one Ulfe and he's standing right beside you. Don't you remember me? I used to give you cookies when you were little. Do not remember. Echoing seems to be under the impression that they are Umbaran from the war. You better stay away from our Ulfe. Your people are the reason we're in this mess. Our watcher over here may be part of the Palian Republic, but I'm just a poor little citizen caught in the crossfire. We're terribly sorry to impose like this, but we have no other choice. Can you see that one of the flowers in their garden is just the kind we seek? Why didn't you say so? You'll have to prove you aren't like the other Palians before I give you any of my hard-grown flora. Your army left weapons scattered all around that place. It wasn't enough to kill our people. You had to poison the land, too. Clean those up, and maybe we'll talk about getting you that flower. What's the catch? No catch. Some bargains keep our end of the deal. No longer going along with this. And ruin my hair. Just in treatment. I'll stay here, thank you, until you're done. Ulfe runs off towards the battlefield. All right, guess we're cleaning up a war zone. What could possibly go wrong? Sabotage the ballistas. The freaky looking ballista. More like an overgrown bow. Hold on. So it looks like it's like a ballista that has a gun barrel. It looks like it's hollow on the inside. And you take, it almost looks like the back comes off like a breech block. And then you load whatever into it past the rope somehow. Either that or you put it in the front like an old school cannon. I've never seen a ballista like that, where it's loaded like a cannon, but it's still a ballista. Dealt with the weapons. Good for you. Now scat. And the flowers. You haven't done anything for me. Destroying those weapons won't undo what the Palians did to my house. I mean, we could rebuild it. Good luck. You don't even have the supplies. You'll have to clean up all that debris. And you don't expect a Palian to know how to build. Good thing I'm not Palian. Collect all the debris. Okay. Harvest debris nearby. Not that. Okay, it's this stuff. Or not. Do I have to take a potion? Clean it all up? I don't want to. I might have to, though. Let me see if I can find it all. There's one there. Full of tents. Look like wooden spears almost. Campfire. Doorway. Another doorway. Okay, probably not a doorway. I'm seeing multiple of them. Boing. Okay, well. I don't know where it is. I guess it's all over here. Unfortunately, it won't let me pick it up. Before I go... I don't have the potion on me. Let me double check this is what I'm supposed to do. What's this? Do not go gentle. Name of the quest. Let's see. Palia. Do not go gentle. West, so I'm gonna look for a guide for it, make sure. I'm thinking I need a potion of some kind, and I don't have one on me, so I might be able to get one from Tamala, or I have to go all the way back to my house. And webpage is taking a while to load. The complete the Do Not Go Gentle quest. Pedal on the path Found the tree. This time, axe and pickaxe, you can harvest the materials. There are 6 total. We'll need 3. We'll try to get all of them, why not? So I don't need a potion, just... Alright. That's easy enough. I'm betting there's one more rock one somewhere, because those 3 are wood. 1, 2, 3. We'll grab these real fast. There it is over there. I'll grab that one last. And this last one right here. Rebuild his house. Okay. How do I do that? Oh. This is kind of redundant. Well, that's nice. Could have just had us push one button and do all that, but whatever. Oh, it looks like you just... Oh, it looks just like it used to. It still ain't the same without my garden. Am I supposed to live without my garden? Look forward to every morning? Haven't done enough. Okay, will it ever be enough? Why is the garden... Seems like it's not about the garden. What else would it be about? Let's see. You all trampled in my garden. You killed my family. I didn't do any of this. Cannot just sit here and feel this way. I have to do something. Need my garden. Either you're helping me or you ain't getting that flower. You better be just the way it used to be. How do I... Whatever. You had white gardenias, pink roses, purple tulips, bluebells. Can't for the life of me remember how they used to go. Always made sure that there was exactly one plot between the pink roses and the purple tulips, because they don't look good next to each other. Bluebells on the... Hold on, I better write this down. All right. Bluebells far left. I've already forgotten what the first one was. Let me see if it'll let me go back. Roses can't be in the middle or else their thorns will tear everything up. Roses not in middle. And the other one was the tulips and something else. There had to be one bed between the other two. One bed between other two tulips, question mark. Tulips. Get to work before I whoop you good. All right, little ball of energy. Do I have to gather the flowers first? Okay, bluebells Far left. Roses were not in the middle. The roses can't go in the middle. There has to be one bed between the tulips and the gardenias. Roses can't go in the middle. Okay, we know this one. Blue lips are far, blue whatever, far left. And roses can't go in the middle. But there's one bed between this and the other one. That has to put the roses in the middle, though. Because if the roses can't go in the two middle ones, then they have to go there. We know these are here. If I talk to him again, can he repeat that? I guess not. What about you? Purple tulips and pink roses must be separated by one space. Okay. That's the rule I didn't memorize. Tulips and roses separated by one. Bluebells on the far left. Roses can't be in the middle. Okay. Now, where did that leave the white gardenia? Gee, I wonder. Okay, so tulips must be one space away from the roses, so they go here. And then the gardenias have to go here. All right. Tulips and roses separated by one. Tulips, roses separated by one. Bluebells far left. Bluebells far left. Roses not in the middle. Roses are on the far right. They're not in the middle. Okay, that does it. Never mind. Gotta do something else, apparently. Gotta lock it in, apparently. We fixed your garden, Grumpy. Oh. Just how I remembered it. And after I was so rude to you all, I didn't have to go and do that. You didn't have to go and do this. That's just what I do. I did it for cookies. I did it for cookies. That's just what I do. Then the little old ladies in your village must be living in paradise. Ah, so you're a little old lady then. Awesome. I really mean that. Sorry I was so cross with you. I mean, I guess I don't blame you, but I'm clearly not Palian. So you might not be able to see, though. You're a ball of energy. Thought you were just like that other Palian that came through. He tried to talk me into giving him this flower. I couldn't even fix my fence. You did just now. Memory just isn't what it used to be. Better gather that flower before it wilts. As for me, I think maybe I've held on to all my resentment long enough. I think it's time for a nice long nap. Slowly fades away. And we can gather the flower. Rip little old lady. Earn yourself a flow flower. We only need 3 more. Others won't be just lying around. Expect them to also be protected by echoes. Not the most important information. You mean the fact my innocence has been proven once and for all? Yes. I mean, I knew it wasn't her. Evidence is... I mean, you hear... Okay, to be fair, I knew it wasn't Samala. Because it doesn't track that it would be. But at the same time, you hear one person say one thing, and that's enough to admonish or to erase the suspicion. You really are bad at your job. In any case, we now know a little more about our perpetrators. So they are Palian. Well, no, they could be human because the little old lady energy orb kept referring to me as a Palian. Even though I'm clearly not. While it was possible the Echo One was confused, they seemed to believe it was a Palian man. Yes, but it referred to me as a Palian, and I am not. I am a human. Very obviously different. Palian man, just useless at carpentry. Who is also a stranger to Kilima, which means it is likely no one we know. Hope he's hot and single. Maybe he's still here. We'll know when we catch him. Haven't sensed another presence since earlier. Little rat must have fled as soon as he was caught. Likely long gone. Snoopy glances towards Ulfe, some distance away, staring at where the angry echoing disappeared. The fact that our little wolf likely experienced the Unbarren War firsthand that happened 40 years ago. No other event would be traumatic enough to form a curse of the magnitude that clings to him. Perhaps I shouldn't have let him come. I mean, he didn't exactly give you a choice. What's the worst thing you can do, Watcher? Remove his autonomy? He wanted to come with us. Sure, he'll be okay. Too late now. Yeah, he wanted to come. But he is so young, children shouldn't have to grow up with that. I don't think he's that young, to be honest. He's likely at least 50. Though I suppose mentally, yes, he's still very much a child. Did he time travel or something? Probably, because I'm pretty sure we time traveled. Best thing we can do for everyone is cleanse this forest. In fact, they're all scattered across something way. Alright. You're going to another fetch quest. Another echoing. What do you want us to do? Wash your laundry? Take it to the dry cleaning? I have to get out of here. The Republic's coming. Not leaving without you. We gotta go. Who's Raph? Time to stop playing around now. Stop hiding, come to Papa. Hello, can you hear me? I'm actually kind of curious what the heck happened here. Did the Palians just massacre an Unbarren village or something? You guys are evil. What the fuck? Well, this one is confused.
Watch your step. These woods are not the safest.
Completely ignored you. Got in the way every time you tried to grab the flower. I mean, I didn't try, but okay. There are ways to deal with uncooperative spirits. We don't know what these things are capable of if we attack unnecessarily. We may enter a battle we cannot win. Holding a worn, dirty diary. Hands the diary to me. Best option we have, if we find this raft for him, give us the flower. Continues to be difficult, I'll deal with him myself. Papa's gonna be so happy. We're packing to leave the outpost when he realized we lost Mama's locket. We were packing to leave the outpost when he realized we lost Mama's locket. So I went out to find it before we left, and I did. Now I have to just get home, but there's something else out there in the woods. Don't know what it is, but it's dangerous. Have a picture where Mama lost the locket. Gonna go there and find it. That looks good. Purple wall. Yeah, okay. I think I've actually seen that already.
Toodles, darling.
Yep, it's gonna put a marker. It's over there. Big purple wall. There's the rock. And the thing that was in front of it. Alright, somewhere around here. Question is it going to be highlighted? Hear a sound from the diary in your pocket. It sounds like someone is writing furiously. Oh, we have a second page. There was definitely something here, and it was big. It smashed up the docks around here. Those were docks? Gotta find it before it reaches Papa. I'm a gun hunter now. I can handle it. Oh, boy. Kid's in over his head. Oh, look. Footprints. Right here. Now there must be something new in the diary. Hurt, but I should be okay. Holding moss to the wound until Papa comes back with help. All my fault. Found the monster but couldn't take it. Hid in a tree. Papa came looking. Monster had already left, but he didn't know that, so I rustled leaves and getting really cold. Gonna try to make it to that cave over there so I can take a nap. Uh-oh. Don't take the nap. Stay awake. Papa should be back. Hopefully he brought food. I'm really hungry. Oh dear. Somebody dead. Enter the cave. We're gonna find a skeleton. There's Ulfe. Shrine inscription. Here in the windy cave lies the final resting place of Rolf Chawati? Dutiful son, loving brother, brave hunter. May your light carry on to the next world. Yep. Dead as hell. You. Naive to hope for a better ending. Does the repeated pattern share? It's not fair. It really isn't. Poor Ralph. This is not even war. Just a big mistake. That's simply how life is. Desperately unfair from cradle to grave. You ain't wrong. Does not always have to be. Yeah, well, it seems to always be, though. His grave fire has gone out. Well, yeah, there's grave fire. No one's here to really keep it lit. Teach your other lackeys about other cultures, all that schooling, and for what? A bar and funerary culture includes lighting a fire for those they have lost. Fueled via flow and kept lit eternally by the deceased family's members. Poor boy's father won't even admit he's dead. There's no one left to light his grave fire. That's interesting, but you would eventually have a lot of grave fires to keep. I mean, it can't hurt. We light it. Braziers look like they're able to hold a flame. How am I supposed to light them? Gave me arrows. Do I just shoot them? I seem to do something. So that one lit. Hold on. There must be a clue, so I'm not firing arrows willy-nilly. Perhaps it corresponds to the symbols in the diary. Ah. Good catch. Did not even think about the diary. That one So, table with a triangle. 2 lines with arrows on the sides. Hands holding up a thing. Another echoing appears. Tummy holes so big, need tasties. Are you Ralph? Used to be Ralph, now I just hungry. Oops. Remind me of Papa, I miss Papa. I mean, we can take it to him. Make tummy holes small, fit in pocket, take to Papa. I have a ghost in my pocket. Awesome. Just casually have a ghost in your pocket. No big deal.
Huh?
Delivery. Why don't you ask him himself? He's this now. Ralph delivery. Rat normal size. Papa, Ralph, but you can't be Ralph. You're some kind of ghost. You left me in cave. I got hungry. Dear spirits, what have I done? I buried you and set up your shrine, but I forgot to keep the grave fire lit. Must have been so dark. Of course, you couldn't find your way home. In order to keep them lit, I would have to admit he was gone, admit what you did, let yourself mourn. Remember to bring matches. Yeah, that. Admit he was gone. Didn't mean to hurt him. I thought he was the beast. Oh. Then I tried to get help. Went quickly as I could. Oh, he rustled the thing because he was hiding from the beast. Rustled the things. And his dad shot him. Ooh, hunting accident. Ouch. Went as quickly as I could. By the time I got back, he was hungry. Yeah, very hungry. Had a hole in his stomach. He was so hungry. Can't believe I let your grave fire grow out. Not only have I failed you in life, failed you in death. I have made a lot of mistakes, but never leave you alone. Family sticks together. And I helped. Family sticks together. Need to get my son fed over the veil. You come too. What? Does that mean I'm also dead as hell? Awesome, these woods. It wasn't like this before the war.
Oh.
They didn't teach you about the horrors of war in your order training? How shocking. Uh-oh. Are we yep, looks like we just lost connection. Well, looks like we just got connection back after we lost connection. Let's see where it picks up. I want to see where it dropped. Figuring out life. And I'm a little late to see where it dropped exactly. Let's see. Twitch, have you recovered yet? Yep, there's the live stream message. That must annoy the hell out of anyone who's actually following me if they hadn't turned off notifications from my channel. Just like every time I stream, you get 3 notifications because of this fucking internet problem. Come on, Twitch, figure out life. You sent the notification out, so you're probably live again. There it goes. Okay. At least it's one VOD on YouTube. It is different to truly see the aftermath for yourself, the scars left behind, not just on the land, but in the people. If there had been no war, there would be no beast to mistake, no outpost to flee. Ralph's death could have been avoided. Most believe the beast is a spirit of vengeance formed from the aftermath of the Umbaran War, only appeared after the first battle. The war is done, and still the land must suffer for another's mistakes. Hard to believe these scars might ever truly heal. Republic is responsible for it all. Might remind you this is a direct result of Palians not leaving well enough alone. What was the Umbaran War about? Conflict born primarily over a misunderstanding. The oldest princess of Umbara and the only prince of Alkindu fell in love. Oh, it's a Romeo and Juliet situation, isn't it? Umbara is one of the few independent kingdoms in Palia, having refused to join the Republic during the formation of the First Council. They refused because of the Council's strict rules on flow usage. It's been a point of tension between the Republic and Umbara ever since. Two star-crossed lovers had to flee their nations if they were to let their love... Okay, that... I was about to say, but why couldn't they be together? Oh, it's because they were both royalty. It still doesn't really excuse it. It still makes no sense. Like, but I guess humans have gone to war for less, so bleh. Republic tracked the two lovers here to the Elderwood. What happened next? Only the wood truly knows. What happened next is Romeo DiCaprio. Wait, what was the guy? DiCaprio got Leonardo. Leonardo DiCaprio got shot. I almost said Romeo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio got shot. His friend got shot. Juliet drinks the poison. They live happily ever after in the afterlife. When the dust cleared, both the prince and princess were dead. See? Thus, the first battle of the Umbaran War broke out with this land as its battlefield. Very few survivors. Umbaran and the Republic may be at peace today, but it is strained. Many Umbarans have not forgiven us for our role in these things. I don't blame them. That seems like a pretty ridiculous reason to start a shooting match. Republic has a tendency to roll over individual feelings for the sake of the greater good. Apologies may have been made, but those feelings don't soothe over so easily. Have they tried gift baskets? War never changes. It really don't. The more it changes, the more it stays the same. Would anything really help? Doubt it. Would you forgive people who took everything from you even years later? No. Yeah. Still two flowers to find.
You need more trees.
Yeah, it sounds like the war, but I don't really quite know what the beast is. Like, I get it could actually be a magical beast that shows up after the war, because magic is a thing in this world. I'm gonna say it was an accident for now, because even in a world where magic exists, I have a hard time believing a beast just appears out of nowhere because a battle happened. He think Ralph is beast. Yeah. He shot first and didn't bother to check his target, it sounds like. Following after Tamala in suburbia. Find another echoing. This stupid friggin' moss is slowing me down. Boing. Oh, a campsite. We're going camping? If I'd just been a day sooner, one day, that's all I needed. Trying to invent a time machine? Well, what's going on? How you doing? Little busy. Keep trying things, but it never works. He keeps dying. Good lord. Starting to get tired, but I can't give up. If I do, Ascari will just die again and again and who's Ascari? Only the kindest, bravest knight in the Palian military. Okay, so we got a couple of Palians here. Never wanted to go to war, but when Ascari signed up, I knew I had to follow him. Couldn't bear the thought of being away from him for 5 years. Barely spent a second apart since we met. Wasn't going to let that silly little thing like war with the Umbara keep us apart. Why do I get the feeling there's more than just friendship here? All alone, always too late, running out of ideas, he keeps dying. That's rough, buddy. Been a long since I've seen anyone else. Starting to think I'd be alone forever. Trapped in this loop. Oh, so you're aware it's a time loop. Keep reading a letter from my captain about what happened over and over, trying to figure out what I could have done differently. Maybe you can figure it out, okay? Where'd he go? Heavy Quill, I write you today. Our camp was raided by some sort of strange Umbaran monster. Don't know what magic they used to create this creature, but it was truly unstoppable. That implies that being able to create creatures out of magic is a possibility, so maybe the beast really did appear. Ascari fought valiantly as always, saving many lives, including my own. Unfortunately, he fell to the beast in the end. His last thoughts were of you, and he felt happy knowing you were out there safe with the scouting party. Let me know if you need someone to talk to. Fight the beast yourself. I mean, you can't really do anything. You had your own job to do, and he had his, and the beast just happened to attack him. That's unfortunate luck of the draw. There has to be something I can do that changes things. I won't give up. What are you gonna do? Take his place? Maybe he could take my place in the scout. Pretend I'm sick, that'll save him. I hear the sound of writing. Did we just change the past? The family of Ascari inform you that your son has taken his own life. Oh shit. Thought it was honestly was the best approach. A lie would further sully your son's memory. Camp was raided by an Umbaran monster. Almost everyone was killed during the raid, including your son's squire, Penda. When Ascari discovered the body, he immediately ran his sword through his chest. Yeah, I think there was more than just a knight-squire relationship going on here. Only he knows his motivations, but I suppose he could not stand to face the world without the young man who had become as inseparable to him as a shadow. Memorial was held for both of them. Hope it offers some comfort to you to know they were sent through the veil together. Right, so I fucked up.
Watch your step. These woods are not the safest.
Can't say I'm too torn up about their passing. Damn, Tamala. Doubt anyone here had much influence over the war. Yeah, like, this is a regular soldier. He doesn't really have a choice in where he goes. Yet they destroyed another's. What about you, Lofi? Me? Yeah, you have an opinion.
Your novelty has worn off.
So your last plan didn't work. He's supposed to be okay. Why would he do that? Yeah, he clearly loved you. He's stronger than I am. Evidently not. Don't even remember dying. Did it hurt? No, they didn't give us details, but beast. So, probably? Doesn't matter. Go through 1,000 deaths if it means it can save him. Splitting up didn't work, so we'll stay together somehow. Beast always attacks the camp, so we can't stay there. Scouting mission together? If we are both away from the camp when the beast attacks, we'll be fine. I mean, they're going to get killed some other way, I'm pretty sure. This time things will have to change, just know it. Disappears, and he's entered the time loop again. Pinda, sorry to have left you. Even sorrier to have lied. Kept going back through that day over and over again. Kept seeing the faces of everyone who died, especially poor Captain Dashi. She always fought for us all. Always fought for what's right. I wasn't there to save her. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. Went after the beast. It was stupid, I know. Felt like it had no other option. Eventually I found it, killed it, and when it transformed, what I found wasn't a monster, but a boy. An angry boy who's been corrupted by whatever dark magic haunts this place. Interesting. Went to bury the child. I realized my wounds were deeper than I thought. Clear to me I will not survive this night. My only wish is that you get this letter. I know I always loved you. Love you still. Go through the veil smiling, thinking of the beautiful life we had together. Right, so I kind of knew that wouldn't work, but I wanted to see what would happen. Why isn't it working? Why does it keep getting worse? I don't think you can, dude. You're both trapped. Probably feels the same way. You gotta accept it, my dude. Does that mean I can stop now? Yep. I think maybe it's time to stop. Yeah, probably. Want to see him one more time. I get it. Now I can't even remember how we met. Holding a small pouch. Feels like yours. Marbles? He would carry it. Why did he bring marbles with him everywhere? There was a reason. I gave him these when we met. Mothers were both soldiers in the same unit, so we played together. Hated him at first, much better than me at marbles. Every time he won, he'd take one of mine and put it in his pouch. Stole these from me. I mean, that's how marbles works. Eckling lets out a laugh. You get to keep, if all the ones you knock out of the circle are yours, and you get to keep them if your mama don't find out. Forgot how much of a brat he could be. He used to tease me with these. Carried them with him everywhere he went, even after we grew up and stopped playing marbles. Waiting for me on the other side of the veil. I bet he wants his marbles back. Gonna tease me about them again. And you wouldn't change it for the world. Gathers all the marbles and clutches the pouch tightly. Slowly fades away, leaving you time to gather the flower. Or free to gather the flower. Hooray!
The village is loud. But
Kind thing you did for the Eckling. Had to. Well, it was kind nonetheless. Usually that's my job. It worked, it worked. You knew just what he needed. No, nothing. Yeah, there's something, but you're just not sure if you can. Does not want to say. You're the one pushing for him to be more forthcoming before. Doesn't feel comfortable telling someone of your authority. It doesn't pertain to our mission, as you might say, so let's stay focused. Only one flower left.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think you trust her all that much. Give me a quest marker, please. Over there. Boing. Up.
Nice of you to drop by.
Alright. Why not see it sooner? Only I'm just sprouted. What's the catch here?
Oh.
As there's no one around to ask, I've done a bit of investigating. The echo trapping the final flower feels remarkably similar to the curse that clings to you, Olfe. Identical. I did not do this. Frantically at the vines, turns towards two of you, pleading. Not me. I doubt you intended to be the final echo we must help pass on as... Hold on. I doubt you intended to, but the final echo we must help pass on is yours. He's the beast, right? I was kind of leaning towards that. He's the beast, isn't he? Yes, I have been paying attention. Yeah, it was kind of leaning towards that he's the beast of the woods. What's my reward gonna be? You are the original beast of the Elderwood. Nearly reaches out to hide behind you once more, but fear freezes him in his tracks. Only the three of us. Borrowed one of her little tricks and set up a barrier around the flower. Imagine she's quite furious, but she can hear none of what we say inside. A long moment, nods once. Ah, he didn't trust her at all, did he? Hurt people, raft, soldier, man, garden, ruined them all. Did you mean to? Do not know, I forgot. After Ralph, I started to remember little pieces. So you do not remember most of your time as the beast. Does complicate things, but no matter. Made more with less. We must lift what remains of the curse from you. You do that how? Restart your time. Scars left behind by the curse have frozen you in a moment. In order to lift the curse, we must find that moment, free you from it. The ritual will require you face memories your mind has buried to protect you. Not a pleasant experience. You need anything from me? Maybe Olfe's memories, but he needn't face them alone. You must search the fragments of your lost memories. Must find catalysts that represent your past, present, and future. Use these to break the last remnants of your curse. To be able to sense places your echo clings to. If you focus, Freezer will accompany you to collect the items. Gather them all, return here. What about the other girl? Don't tell her. Let me handle her. I'll drop the bear here now. We're fine. Tamala was just being a rascal. I don't think the order needed to eavesdrop on this particular conversation. I have some discomfort. I'm here to help. And you are... And are you reporting that help back to the order? Word for word. Will there be a file on Olfe? Yeah, probably. Not even a file on you there. Selective about what I forward. Perhaps there's some hope on you. None of your business. All you need to know is that we have found a way to obtain the 4th flower. Not physically. We'll be fine. Seems safe enough. We'll be fine. As long as you will be there, Freezer, I trust your judgment. Need some materials for my spell. Be gracious enough to allow you to collect them for me. If you need any help, you, Freezer, just call me. I'll be there. Yep, we don't even get an optional objective to tell her. I was going to say, if we get an optional objective to tell her what's happening, I'm going to keep my lips zipped. Olfe, what's up?
Does not look like my house.
Echo-infected vines are new. These look familiar. Can't touch. Don't worry, I am on it. Leave it to me. I'll take that. You can feel the terror of whoever owned it before. Feeling doesn't fade. Maybe it won't until the curse is lifted. Ooh, creepy doll.
You need more trees.
Here's your doll. The moment it passes from your hand to his, however, he shudders and recoils, clutching it to himself. Are you okay? Doesn't answer. He resolutely picks the doll back up after a moment to collect himself. Jolts a little a second time. He touches it. Stray tear falls down his cheek and... Remember becoming the beast. What do you remember? Come to Zindu. My parents go out. Tell me to stay, but I follow. Try to talk. Soldiers attack. Try to protect. I get hurt. Dark, angry, hungry. Everything hurt. Feel wrong. Echo came. Told me it helped. I say yes. Then I change. Hurt soldiers who hurt Mere and Pere, but I don't stop. I hurt Elodie, Leo, Pepe, Alan. Indiscriminate, basically. Everyone run, no one left to hurt. Don't think they'd blame you. They might. What's done is done. Elodie's, she would have it, but I said yes. Would you say yes again? Anyone would have. Guilt and shame don't help. You were the beast's first victim, sounds like it. It tell me it can help it fix things. It sounds like a demon. It lied to you. Powerful, no one hurt me anymore. Hurt myself. Echo hurt me. Wish I would not say yes. Never say yes again. Echo dissipates soon after tension in his shoulders lift. Hurt a little less.
Okay.
Find the next object. Give me a marker, please. Over here.
The village is loud. But
Squeezes
here
his eyes
is
shut
nice.
as trying to remember. Blinds in the way. Help again.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm probably close enough. I can use the same one. Scoop up the box. A feeling of longing and loss fills you. In the center of it, however, a small flame of determination. Delivery.
Your house does not look like my house.
Takes the box gently, shuddering as memories flood through him. Mama's. When I was beast, she hurt me, then she helped. Melee gone, but mom. He's not saying mama. He's saying mom, and we're interpreting it as mama. She helped me, take beast from me. Even though she changed, she still protect me. Even a beast, she bring food, help when I'm sick. Want to help her too. It's like she helped me. But she changed when the big light in the sky come. Now she angry like I was. What's her name? Olfe tucks the ring away and straightens up. We find next place.
Go.
Go. Find next marker. Ah, this is your house, isn't it?
I am allowed here.
Too many.
Yes?
You know what this smells like? Any hints?
Huh?
A puzzle. Yeah, it does smell like a puzzle.
Okay.
Select one of the 3 items. Alright. Hopefully these vines don't regrow. I'll cut all 3 of them down. Let's see. Works up your arm. Keep looking. So that's a sprout. A bag. Not a normal nothing, but an all-encompassing emptiness that spreads in front of you like a vast cavern. You could jump into it and it wouldn't matter. Nothing would. So it's depression. Depression in a bag. Who cares what the right answer is? All I need to do is finish the puzzle and go home. I want to keep looking. Hold on. This game's fighting with me. You don't really want to keep looking. You're only saying that because you have to. It's okay. You can choose the bag. I'm not choosing the bag. Make a rude gesture at the bag. Fine, don't choose the bag. It's not like the bag cares. Don't have to be that rude. The bag was being rude. Ooh, a sword. As soon as you touch the sword, you're filled with a all-consuming rage. Feels good, powerful. Feel like you can do anything and no one can stop you. Let's keep looking. For a moment, it seems like it will not allow you to leave, but your grip loosens and you pull away. Anger melts as fast as the summer snow. Everything's possessed. Let me read this one again. As soon as you touch the pot, you feel a slight tingling in your fingers. Ugh. Sparks up your arm and lights in your chest a little piece of warmth. Keep looking. It's a lot of commitment choosing the sprout. Probably easier to go with one of the other objects. Faster, too. So I don't think it matters which one we picked. It's just each one's going to elicit a different feeling. He's already faced anger. And he's already faced... not really emptiness. I'm between the pot. I'm going to go with the sprout, I think. Yes, choose the sprout. Wilting under, the heavy echo filling the forest. Be a lot of work to nurture it. What if it dies? What if you mess up? What if it actually makes everything worse? It's this or an evil sword, so yeah, it's true. There's also a bag. It's not like the bag cares that you forgot about it or anything. Okay, that's funny. It's the sprout or the evil sword. I'm picking the sprout.
The trees, they are so small.
My sprout. I was little, parents give sprout. When I grow up, the sprout grow too. Use it to keep people safe. Use it for flow. Let's name it Audrey. Let's not. I wonder what it'll grow into. Then you should have it. Perks up a little in greeting. Small leaves lifting towards the boy. Smiles softly. Looks back up at you. Thank you. Take care of this. Now we go back.
Bye.
I feel like that was the right thing. The bag's just kind of there. And I wasn't about to hand him an evil sword, so... I feel like that was the right thing. Oh, we've stumbled into someone's house. Let's see if we can rob it. I don't see no chest to rob. Alright, we can't rob from a dead person's house. Alright, back to this place. Hi everyone, we're back. He's got a plant now.
Nice of you to drop by.
Light the candles in the order that represents his past, present, and future. Old box made for a ring. Who could have it belong to? The sprout is his future. This is his past. The past, present, future. I fired an extra shot. I didn't mean to. Did we lose connection again? Let me double check. I think we did. Yep. It's always Fridays. It's always fucking Fridays when this happens. For a moment, everything goes dark. You can hear a distant screaming which comes closer with every second. Almost on you. Desperate hands grip your arms, your legs. Cling to you, begging you not to turn them away. One hand wraps around your neck, demanding your attention. A presence just on the edge of your sight, like a beast stalking its prey. Darkness flees as quickly as it came, leaving only a lingering chill behind. Turn to Tamala.
Hope you're having a better
And
day
the other
than
two.
I.
I feel same. I don't. I nearly got choked out by a ghost. Most of us are not so unlucky as to feel every second we age. You sure the curse was fully cleansed? The echo obstructing the flower rescinded. That's proof enough things worked. Chocolate helps. So does alcohol. I'll help cheer you up. Sadness is part of life. Part of life. It does feel bad, doesn't it? Life is bad. I hate it. It's not the curse causing your sadness, little wolf. There was such a spell to cleanse one's every ailment. I'd have found it already. It wouldn't be safe or effective as doing the hard work of recovery. Spent some time thinking about why you didn't want me to know your predicament, Ulfay. Gathering the ingredients. It occurred to me the answer was in plain sight. You were the beast. Yeah, you're a little slow, but now you're getting it. Apologize for what I said about the beast. What happened was not your fault. Tragic accident. Sorry you had to face it all alone. Kind, brave, empathetic young man. You deserved to have a childhood. I hope we have given you that chance now. Do you not hate me? I could never. How touching. Do not pretend like you aren't fond of him either. I simply do not need to give a speech to express myself. I believe you have a chance to cleanse something. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. So friends are for, don't mention it. Thank me with food. Nah, that's what friends are for. Let's save the forest, shall we? Let us also get rid of these other quests that I'm not going to do. Hopefully that's the last time we have a disconnect. I think we have to... Yeah. Go to the tree. It's a bit of a run.
Nice of you to drop by.
Now, if I recall correctly, on Barn Records, the ritual has 4 steps. Each of these flowers is an aspect to a certain element. Need to place the flowers in the correct order, then Ulfay will guide the tree through each step of cleansing.
Oh.
You're the only Umbaran remaining in the Elderwood. It's your birthright, not mine. And the ritual is safe. Umbarans did it every year with no casualties. Translated what I can, but Frisia here will need to take some liberties when arranging the flowers. If I blow up, Ulfa gets the house. Alright, if I blow up, Ulfa gets the house. I want Frisia, not the house. It was a joke. At worst, you'll be cursed for eternity. Oh yeah, that's the worst that could happen. Sir Watcher and I will stand by, ready to deal with any magical backlash. Here's the translation. Sure, you'll figure it out. First flower should go on the left, and the final flower on the right. A burn to cleanse the haze, a breeze to grow the flame, rain to douse the blaze, now the soil we reclaim.
Don't stay out too late.
Didn't they say we were being followed earlier? I'm betting our guy who attacked Hecla and Gina is hiding somewhere. We're probably going to get a cutscene. All right, hold on. Place the flowers in the correct order. Let me see here. Let me read that again. Irwin. Pattern note. Fortunes. Translated ritual. Read that one. Screenshot that one. And now I can bring up the screenshot. Awesome. Okay. Burn to cleanse the haze. And one of you said, Tamala, you said...
It's dangerous to wander these woods alone. Your novelty has worn off.
Y'all said one went on one side, one went on the other. And y'all won't bother telling me what that was. Okay. A burn to cleanse the haze would be this one. A breeze to grow the flame. Earth, water, air. Rain to douse the blaze, which is this one. And now the soil we reclaim, which is earth. It was incredibly easy. A little too easy, honestly.
What brings you here, darling?
Floor is yours. What I do. Do not have training in flowcraft yet. Sabrina and I will channel the flow through you. All I need to do is believe the words I say and repeat them. And I vibe. Make sure you pay attention. You wouldn't want to miss the show. I think we should... I think I should watch our backs. I feel like our little intruder friend's gonna make an appearance. Soft glow of flow passes from their hands into him. A word. Fire sparks up the roots of the Zendu tree. Breeze swirls gently around the tree. Blaze dies as clouds form around the tree. Sky clears. Breeze dies down. Now leaves sprout from the branches. Forest roars to life as if finally remembered how to defeat the opposite silence the echo imposed. There is calm in the Elderwood.
I'm sure our paths will cross again. And here I thought I was...
Well, I was
all
expecting
alone.
somebody to make an appearance, but I guess not. Forgot how dreadfully noisy this forest was. He's on Barin. They look almost identical. He's just slightly blue, whereas the Palians are more purple, and his ears are different. Their main beef with the Republic is the whole magic thing.
Oh.
Little breathing room. I mean, they both descend from humans, I'm sure, so. So the forest is saved. Is our work is over? Good job, team. Couldn't do it without me. And yeah, we couldn't. Much as I dislike how you say it, cannot disagree. Surprisingly helpful. But you'll have to get used to thanking me. Considerable time to clean up all the echo that spilled out, but it's a start. Unless we close the tap, the spill will keep trying to seep into the woods. Eventually, the Zendu tree will be overcome again. You able to trace the echo's origin now? Come through water from this way. Through the water from that place C. That is in the direction of the Royal Highlands. Information is 10,000 years out of date, is it not? Did you really think that the land had not changed in that time? That a forest would not shift? Very few maps remaining from the time of the ancient humans. Very little compared to. And highlands are entirely abandoned. No one has lived there since the Unification War. I have a lot of wars. If it were the source of echo, there would have been none left behind to warn us. What's the Highlands like? Only story I know of the area claims it is the ancestral homeland of humanity. Ooh, we're going home, everyone. During the Unification Wars, it was home to the Enfields, a noble Palian family known for creating weapons of flow. Are they in relation to the human weapons called Enfield? Yeah, the reason the Palian Republic is formed are rules on flow usage established, but probably not directly. It kicked me straight out here to Nat. It sent you to Nat? That's interesting. I mean, I don't have a raid set up. I don't know why it would take you there. Unless, oh, I think Nat is on my list of, I think she's on the list of channels to play whenever I'm not live. Because there's a little list of channels that play when I'm not live. And I'm pretty sure she's on it, so that might have something to do with it. You bad eggs ruin it for the rest of us. That's true. This is not a road trip. You can simply invite yourselves on. I mean, I'm fine with it. They've helped a lot. They have every right to see this through. Both they can come to. You need me, I help. Continue the train of conversation to continue. Well, let's go. The Highlands are surrounded by cliffs on all but the eastern shore. We need to pair a vessel across the sea. So I get the feeling that this is where the story is going to end, because it sounds like that's going to be another area that gets added to the game later, especially if we need a ship to get there. Well, I'll get the chopping. I'm sure you're offering out of the kindness of your heart, but it won't be necessary. Order has access to all the resources we need. I simply need to call in some favors. Order ships are so garish. Suppose it's time for our merry little squad to break for the moment. Frankly, I would rather you stay where I can see you. Who knows what kind of trouble you'll get up to otherwise. I mean, you know where she lives. I'll endeavor to give you plenty to watch. Are you flirting? Tamala, that sounds like you're flirting. Imagine you're peckish. Yeah, we'll give you food. Is he going to stay with her? Leaving you in suburbia once again. Thank you. You're welcome. Could not have asked for a more reliable partner. That's what you think. Well, you know, as soon as we can leave. Until then, Was that a bunny rabbit?
Toodles, darling.
I think that is all. Yeah, that's all the main story missions. So, yeah. I think that may have just finished off the story, because it sounds like we have to wait for a new expansion to get more, since we have to go to the Highlands. All right, I was gone a whole day, so my garden has... Wow, the tomatoes... A lot of things are ready. Let me eat some soup. Oh, nope. Get that out of there. I want to go to regular storage. You can throw all this in there. Unlocks the ability to purchase more, whatever those are. All this can go in there. I'll hold on to that. All right, let's get to work on this. Rice, onions. Tomatoes. Corn. Carrots. So this one has been staying watered. And these probably didn't grow because they didn't get watered yesterday, since I wasn't here. So I'm not going to harvest those just yet. I'll wait till they grow again. The other two grow, because they should this time, because I'll be able to water them. A flint. Gold rush. Okay. I don't know what that was, but all right. Gold rush. Bright shroom. I'm fucking digging everything out of this garden. Are there gnomes or something coming to life and leaving shit behind in my garden? All right. You can pickle them. Do I need any of this food? Keep the corn, as usual. I don't need carrots, so those can both be sold. That can stay. Don't need rice. Don't need onions. Don't need tomatoes. All right, so all this is getting sold, except for the steak. All right. Carrots. Corn. Rice. And... everything? Rice was here. Onions here. Corn and carrots. Okay. All right. I always put my gold quality one on the back. Am I hitting? Nope, I'm hitting the wrong key. And then onions went there. Carrots went here. I might have got them mixed up with the corn, but that's fine. I really don't care to optimize the garden anyway. Water retain, harvest boost quality. Yeah, we get these 3 rows will have water retain at least. And then that was onions. Onion. All right, let's get to watering. Really could invest in a sprinkler system. Like, plumbing is clearly a thing in this world. They should have that. Because I have a bathtub that I can turn a faucet on and water comes out, so clearly they know how plumbing works. Broke this. It does that, yeah. When Twitch loses connection like that, it breaks it up into 3 VODs, because it's essentially seeing this as a new stream. Fortunately, YouTube doesn't. YouTube gives you a little bit more time to reconnect. Also, YouTube kind of handles streams a bit differently from Twitch, but yeah, that's why. There really isn't anything I can do about it, unfortunately. I was gonna say, like, we've been doing pretty good this week. Like, both Monday and Wednesday streams, I didn't have a single drop frame somehow. Of course, today is when we get all the disconnects. It was saving up for today. All right. Well, we got a little over, or a little under 15 minutes to kill. Let's head... Let's see. Let's head to the barn. I haven't seen my critters in a while. Let's see if I can figure out why these chickens hate life. Have an animal reach retirement. I didn't know they get to retire. What does it mean when a chicken retires? It means we put it in the soup pot. That's what it means. Give me some treats for them. Plain cookie. Fast grow. Fancy breed. Bad breed. Oopsie cookie. Well, just give me a regular cookie. Give me 4. Each one of you gets a cookie. Not naming you. Let's see. We'll give you a pet. You know, I was just thinking about this the other day when my cousin tried to give me a bunch of their chickens. But it's getting harder and harder to find stewing hens in the grocery store. Have some corn. Have some more corn. Even more corn. A little bit more corn. And a cookie. Have the good quality corn. Here, I'll pet you again. He's sad. I don't know why you are sad. You're having a birthday, I guess? Items produce you bupkis. I don't think that's how you would pet a pig. Here, have a cookie. Do you eat corn? Of course you do. You're a pig. You eat literally everything. Have some corn. Alright. There's 2 of you. You all have birthday candles over your head. Cookie. Good corn. And some mediocre corn. And I'll pet you. Why are you pissed off at life? Join the club. Pet the chicken. Age is an elder. I got a couple of elder chickens. Well, I'll go sharpen the axe then. We're having chicken noodle soup tonight. Fatten them up. Collect all your stuff. You don't have anything. You don't have anything. I don't think you did either. And you don't have anything. I'm a terrible rancher. These animals are living in misery. A lot of eggs, though. How many eggs does that give me? $97. Good lord. I'm gonna have to sell some of those. Oh, eat a steak. Oh, we might have just had another disconnect. Bit rate's in the toilet right now. Let me check. It says I'm offline, but it might have done that earlier. Yeah, it says this session's going still, though. I wonder what's causing it to straight disconnect as opposed to just having a bad connection quality. Because it's one thing to have a low connection quality briefly while my internet sorts its shit out. It's another to completely disconnect and cause the VOD to get broken up. I don't know. I'm going to chill for a bit. We'll see if the connection quality comes back. Yeah, it's probably lagging really bad right now. Connection quality's in the toilet. We're dropping frames. I really do need to call my ISP and get a tech out here. So I'm pretty sure I know what the problem is. And the tech will have to go yank on some wires at a switch. I'm probably just going to tell them that too. Like, okay, listen, I can tell you what the issue is. You're just going to have to get a tech out here because they're the only ones who can fix it. And when he gets here, I'm going to ask him, when can we get these wires upgraded? Because the problem is the last mile wires. Like, your company told me, or your company announced they wanted to upgrade the infrastructure when they bought out the previous company, so y'all can start here. When can we expect that upgrade? And the answer will be the same as last time. Probably fucking never. Well, if this is the end of the story, that was my end goal for Palia, is just get through all the story quests. I want to check something real quick, though. Palia Island. When? Do we know anything about that? I feel like Elderwood came out like a year ago. Mini dev blog, March 10th, 26. So this is hot off the presses by about a month. Let's see. Back with big news from the frontier. Today, we're shedding some golden light on our top secret newest adventure zone, the Royal Highlands. I've barely done anything in the Elderwood. Before we do, let's learn more about Palia's next patch. Spring Spectacle. Oh, is it coming out in the spring? It already is the spring. And they got some recording of the music. Ancient elegance, opulence. Royal Highlands bring this area to life. Check out a sneak peek of the Royal Highlands soundtrack. Palia's a wonderful journey in the last 6 years. Blah, blah, blah. That's the composer. No mention of when we can expect it. Let's see. 3 weeks ago, this is on the Palia subreddit. The next patch is Tuesday the 17th. Where we can explore more of the Elderwood story. So is that the one I just played then? Time for mounts. The only one today out of 3 streamers that I could leave my headphones out and let my grand. I've dropped multiple F-bombs, Nani. I'm so sorry. I've used the F word at least 3 times today. Are you sure that was a good idea? I've been sleeping for an hour now. Okay, I feel less bad now. You don't want it to end up like my niece who said her first swear word at age 3. Because I said, oh, swear word, and then she immediately repeats me in front of both my mother and sister, her mother. And I got in trouble. Well, that was years ago now. It was funny, but... Her father is my son, and when he was little, he could not say the word truck. He replaced it with, oh. That's a good one. Okay, to be fair, the swear word my niece said wasn't that bad. She just said HE double hockey sticks, but... Where would the access point be? Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. This person's speculating that we're going to get mounts in it, which would make sense. Landscape shot. So it... March 17th, the Elderwood story continues. So it looks like we might... This one person saying it'll probably be summer, which makes sense. So no word on when that's gonna be a thing. Well then. This might be it with Palia, everyone. Because we're done with the main story for now. I'm not 100% sure if I want to leave it installed. Because at this point on, it's just... My street was in our access road. Every fire truck turned into a fire. Yeah, you know. I'm now picturing a small child saying fire followed by that word. That's hilarious. That's one of those things you're gonna look back on and tease them about years from now. That is the funniest thing I've heard all day. Why is my mouse doing weird things? So, I don't know if I'm gonna come back anytime soon to Palia, because the main story's done. That's what I wanted to do. The rest of this is side missions. I mean, technically these are guide missions. Plant and grow a gardenia. Meet the expert by the Elderwood Central Stables. Find that. I mean, these probably won't take too long to do. But I don't want to do these. Look at all these side quests that have accumulated. Most of them taking frickin' fetch quests. I hate fetch quest. Tish needs use of Tamala's cauldron. I wouldn't mind doing that one, because that's Tish's final romance quest. Look, Ulfa's here now. So we need to... There was another quest we had to do to get use of her cauldron. Zeki's asked me to prove his... Oh yeah, there's this one. So yeah, I'm not really... I'm gonna be honest, this game has gotten very grindy for me. Like, other than the story quest, it's pretty much just fetch quest, go here, do a thing, and this with the garden, and I've kind of lost motivation for playing it. So when the update comes, I probably won't come back. I might come back, I don't know, later. But if they do updates, story quest, and patches like that, if the last one of the Elderwood just dropped a few weeks ago, I kind of like most, if not all, of the story quests to be there, so I can just go through them. So yeah, this is probably our last Palia stream for a while. So I think it's fair to give everything one last look around. Got our garden. We got our little shop. We rebuilt our house because the 2-story one was too big and kind of pointless. I could fill that bookshelf out a little bit more. I love our little living room here. A massive foyer. Our kitchen dining room. Nice, nice. And of course, the bedroom. I swear to God, if they don't have interior doors when I come to play this game again, I'm rage quitting. Because this is kind of ridiculous. Our kitchen, reduced in size from the other one, but that's fine. We got our little campfire and sundial over here. Our swing. It'd be very nice if we could, like, invite whoever our romance partner is to come hang out at our house with us. Even if it's just for a few hours. And the piece de resistance, our outdoor bath. I'm quite proud of the outdoor bath. Well, I'm going to do one more thing before we sign off tonight. I think it's time to change our clothes. You know, it's getting warmer. I think I'm going to go back to the outfit that I was wearing when I started playing this game. Hold on a second. I feel a sneeze coming, but it's not wanting to actually come out. And that, I want to go back, when I first started this game, since I was in the closed beta, I got this chapel outfit. I kind of like it. So I think I might go back to that one. I do remember somebody saying that the pants look like you have eggs on the pocket, or in your pockets. Which it kind of does. You know, the skirt doesn't look bad with this outfit either. Or do I want to go with the outfit that I really like to wear with this character, which is this one right here. I think orange or blue really work for this character. Let's go orange, I think. Let's go orange. And with the pants. I think that looks better. Orange with the pants. No hat. Let her hair out. No face cover. Do we want to change her haircut? Nah. I think the ponytail works best. I can give it some highlights. That's primary color. Secondary color. Eyebrows. The black eyebrows work best. Pattern 1 works best. Ooh, we got a lot more colors to choose from than just those 3. Wait, this cost something? A tailor ticket? Gel actually has a purpose? Yeah, whatever. We'll go back to this outfit. I like this outfit. We'll stand under the orange glow of the warm living room lights for the 5 minutes that night is a thing in this world. Alright, since this is probably going to be our last Palia stream for a while, I am going to let the lovely lo-fi music take us out. Alright. Let's see. Nani, I think you're the only one watching on Twitch, so unless you have someone you want to raid, I'm just going to end off. Do you want to go back to Nat? I can send you back there. Is she still on? She's usually getting off about this time, though. Yeah, she's playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. You're good? All right. Let's see, what's Ren doing? Project Songbird, Ultrasaurus and American Truck Sim, Mitsune's and Cinderella Phenomenon, and Cats and Guild Wars 2. Yep, you have a happy Easter too. So Monday, 2200 Eastern, unless something prevents that from happening. It's probably gonna be Rewind 99. I don't know. That's up in the air because I need to play that game a little bit this weekend to see if there's any story left, or is it all just managing the store? If it's just managing the store, that's gonna be an incredibly boring stream. So as fun as it is to play, yeah, I need there to be some actual story things to do. So we'll see. I'll play that a little bit this weekend, see if there's any more story to go through. Otherwise, next week is looking like Portia on Monday, if we don't play Rewind 99. Let me bring up my calendar real fast. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to have Portia done with by the end of this month. I'm quickly running out of games to play. I might have to reinstall American Truck Simulator. So yeah. Monday's either Rewind 99 or Portia. We'll see which. I do still have Anno Mutonium, mutant, whatever the heck, that I need to play. Could go back to Brew Barons. I kind of run out of stuff to do in that game as well. I don't know. I'll have to figure it all out. Alright, so Monday, 2200 Eastern. Hope to see you there. And that's going to do it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night, everyone.